Zhang Linghe's Gucci New York appearance and Tian Shiwei's career turning point spark massive buzz. Within hours after the event, keywords related to Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwei surged across social media. What made this moment attract so much attention? Part of the answer lies in timing. Part of it lies in image transformation. And perhaps most importantly, both stars are standing at unusually interesting points in their careers at the same time. Zhang Lingi officially confirmed his attendance at Gucci's Cruise 2027 fashion show in New York on May 16, appearing as one of the brand's ambassadors during a particularly symbolic chapter for the luxury house. The event marks the first resort collection under new creative director Demna, whose arrival at Gucci has already triggered intense discussion across the fashion industry. New York itself also carries historical weight for the brand, as it was the location of Gucci's first store outside Italy back in 1953. For Zhang Linghe, however, this trip feels larger than a simple fashion appearance. It arrives immediately after the success of his drama Chasing Jade, which expanded his popularity beyond his already strong fan base. Fans quickly noticed that this would be his first major overseas public schedule since the drama's rise in attention, turning the airport departure alone into a trending topic. What makes the moment even more notable is consistency. This is now the third consecutive year Zhang Linghe has attended Gucci's cruise events, following appearances in London and Florence. In an industry where brand relationships often shift rapidly, repeated invitations usually signal trust, long-term value, and strong market influence. The fashion world rarely says these things directly, but repetition speaks loudly. Social media reactions reflected that excitement almost instantly. The hashtag connected to his Gucci attendance reportedly passed hundreds of millions of views within a day, while fans in New York organized support projects ranging from Times Square advertisements to LED trucks near event locations. International luxury brands have increasingly focused on Chinese celebrities with strong global engagement, and Zhang Linghe appears to be moving steadily into that space. His visual compatibility with Gucci has also become part of the discussion. At 190 centimeters tall with sharp but refined facial features, he fits the balance between classic elegance and modern styling that Gucci often emphasizes. Some fans still reference his matte black leather look from Florence as one of his strongest fashion moments so far. Whether his New York appearance will surpass that remains to be seen, but expectations are already unusually high. At the same time, Tian Shiwei was drawing attention for an entirely different reason, saying goodbye to one of the most transformative roles of her career. On May 13, Tian Shiwei posted a heartfelt farewell message after wrapping the comedy thriller Low IQ Criminals. Rather than a routine production update, her post read almost like a reflective diary entry, filled with poetic imagery and references to growth, regret, and change. She even quoted Alexander Pushkin, adding an unexpectedly emotional tone that resonated strongly with fans. The response online was immediate. Viewers praised both the sincerity of her message and the evolution they witnessed on screen. For years, Tian Shiwei has often been associated with bright, youthful, sweet roles. In Low IQ Criminals, she deliberately stepped away from that image, portraying police officer Li Qian with messy energy, comedic timing, and surprising physical intensity. The transformation was not merely cosmetic. Reports revealed she underwent months of action training, even suffering a shoulder injury during preparation. Scenes mixing absurd humor with dangerous situations became some of the production's most talked about moments. Audiences particularly praised her ability to shift naturally between comedy and tension without losing the character's emotional realism. Commercially, the project also became an important milestone. The series achieved strong platform popularity and extensive advertising partnerships, further strengthening Tian Shiwei's market value. Even though audience opinions on the storyline later became divided, many viewers still agreed on one point: her performance showed clear growth. Perhaps that is why these two stories attracted attention simultaneously. Zhang Linghe represents expansion into international fashion influence, while Tian Shiwei represents artistic transition and career reinvention. One is stepping deeper into global luxury branding, the other is pushing beyond familiar character types. Both reflect how today's young Chinese stars are navigating an entertainment industry that increasingly demands versatility rather than just popularity. And maybe that leaves an interesting question for audiences: which matters more in the long run, visual impact or acting transformation? Can a star successfully balance both worlds without losing authenticity? For more entertainment updates, celebrity discussions, and deeper stories behind the headlines, subscribe to YouTube channel Meomi PopScope.